Citizen Television has learned that some of the finer details of the attack may have been finalized in a house in Muchatha area of Kiambu County. One of the attackers, now identified as Ali Salim Muchunge, moved into a rented house in the area 3 months ago. The man, described by neighbours as, quote, friendly, drove the vehicle that is believed to have ferried the terrorists to the Dusit complex yesterday. Sam Gituku now reports on the neighbours' shock and what the search for clues on the other 3 terrorists.
A 3-bedroom house in this Gwango estate in Muchatha, Kiambu County is at the center of investigations into the cell of attackers that rained mayhem at the riverside situated office and luxury complex. Neighbors tell of citing the Toyota Ractis registration number KCN 340E regularly, but they never got suspicious as the occupant of the house, known by some here as Ali Salim, was all friendly, a model neighbor. Sources tell Citizen TV that Salim rented the house in November 2018 and that he lived with an unidentified female. During his tenancy, neighbors knew him as a friendly and generous young man who would occasionally tip the security guard.
Yeye alikuwa tu mtu wa kuingia na kutoka. Kuingia na kutoka. Sasa huwezi mjua zaidi hapo.
He just used to go in the morning with his car and then come back in the evening. He was just talking to the security guards at the gate, and he was tipping them. Those are the only people that he was interacting with.
But nobody seems to know what he did for a living, only saying that he would be seen leaving the compound in the morning, his car tuned to loud music, typical of a restless young man. A man so cooperative with neighbors that when they were raising funds to fix a gap in the compound fence, he sent his contribution partly on M-Pesa and cash. A search for his contact on M-Pesa showing the name Ali Salim Muchunge. According to police sources, he is the man seen on this CCTV clip with a cap worn backwards. Now, very little is known about Ali Salim Muchunge apart from his cordial relationship with his neighbors, but the sighting of his car, or the car that he used to use, KCN 340E, was the first indicator that he may have made a visit here, with witnesses saying that they had seen the car at least 3 times. It would indicate that probably the car was being used for surveillance or the facility. Now, what we know is that he's one of the attackers that has been killed in the operation. CCTV footage shows 4 men that majestically walked into the compound Tuesday afternoon, splitting into 2 groups, shooting their way into the hotel and offices at the complex. Their blatant exposure to the cameras not lost, of people paying little regard to hiding their identity, perhaps determined to execute their mission with no desire to make it out alive. Police now investigating the attacker's identity.
We will seek out every person that was involved in the funding, planning, and execution of this heinous act. We will pursue relentlessly wherever they will be until they are held to account.
Back at the Muchatha house, it has been cordoned off by the anti-terrorism police unit, sources saying that inside the house, a hole into the floor can be seen. Officers suspecting it may have been used to hide weaponry and bomb-making elements. Ali Salim Muchunge is said to have rented the house from its owner, who bought it a few years ago. Police are due to question the owner. Sam Gituku, Citizen TV.